The secret to a great outfit isn't about wearing a brand name clothing item or the latest hype sneaker. It's also not about wearing the new it thing that everybody's talking about. It's all about the small details that we add to an outfit that take it to the next level. In comes accessories. Now, not everyone is a hat guy, not everyone is into watches, but jewelry is an underrated style tip that not enough men are embracing. Don't just take it from me, the best dressed men in the world are all doing it. The best part is that it's super easy to get started. Step 1, find your aesthetic. The best advice is to start simple. It can be intimidating seeing people wearing tons of jewelry. There are also so many different aesthetics as well, and to each their own, but I'm of the belief that less is more. This way, whether you dress streetwear, casual, or formal, you can achieve a timeless look that never goes out of style. Step 2, pick your metal. It's simple, gold or silver. Maybe even both. There's actually a whole science behind metal types and skin tone. It states that if you have a cool skin tone, a little on the paler side, and the veins in your arm look blue, then silver could be your best option. Also, if you have a bit more of a darker complexion and the veins in your arm are greenish, then gold could be better for you. Neutral, which is an olive skin tone, can apparently look good in both. Step 3, chains. For ages, men have worn necklaces. I was actually given one for my first communion at age 7, and I've been wearing one ever since. And all of the chains I've worn always had the same characteristics. Simple and elegant. I've been seeing this trend lately where people are wearing chains with fake diamonds. Maybe it's to emulate their favorite rapper or something. Let me save you the future embarrassment. Do not do this. A simple go with everything chain in either silver or gold is the way to go, for the reason that no matter what you wear, t-shirt, open collar shirt, suit, you're probably even gonna wear it to the gym. You want something that goes with everything. This is the flat curb chain from Majuri in 14 karat yellow gold, and the cable chain necklace in sterling silver. Quality on these is excellent, so no green marks ever. Even if you decide to tuck your chain under the shirt, they still pop at the neckline. Both are so incredibly easy to style as well, especially since I got the right length. Sizing is very important. My favorite length is 20 inches because it works so well with every neckline, especially in the summer when you wear them with tank tops. Step 4, rings. Rings are probably the most slept on accessory for men. I think because engagement rings are synonymous with women, that men feel a little bit more timid to jump in, but that should not be the case. First question to answer, which hand do you wear your rings on? Most people are right-handed and like to wear rings on the right, so it's more active and therefore draws more attention. The key in my opinion is to get a signet ring. For those that don't know, a signet ring is simply a ring with a flat face. I much prefer these types of rings because they add a little bit more detail than a standard circle ring. I have 2 new pickups as well. First is the Majuri square signet ring in yellow gold. This one to me is the perfect width. Necklaces, for me, I prefer them to be a little bit more on the daintier side, but rings, I like a little bit more substance. And the best part is that you can get these engraved, which is a super fun personalization detail. The other one is the Majuri bold round signet ring. I got this one specifically for the pinky. This way I can pair some of the accessories together and not have them on a matching finger. It adds a bit more depth in my opinion. This one is certified sterling silver and comes with a polishing kit as well. This way you're always looking fresh. And getting the correct size ring is literally the most important part. On the Majuri website, they have a guide on how to get the correct size. Just cut a strip of paper, wrap it around your finger, mark where the paper meets, and then measure out in millimeters and convert it on their size chart. If it helps, I wear a size 8 on the gold signet, which goes on my ring finger, and on the pinky ring, I wear a size 6. Step 5. Bracelets. For me, bracelets are the one item that mesh everything together, especially if you're not a watch guy. In some ways, they're more versatile because you can just put it on and forget about it and never take it off. You'll sleep in it, you'll shower with it, and you can't really say the same about a watch. This one here is the Majuri round box chain bracelet. And if there's one item I recommend from this video, it might be this one. For only $100, you're getting a go with everything piece of jewelry that you'll basically live in. Now for sizing, same rules apply. You'll basically want to measure your wrist in inches and then choose the size that's 1 inch larger. So if your wrist measures out to 6 inches, go with the 7-inch bracelet. Okay, listen up. A very helpful tip you're going to want to know is how to put on a bracelet by yourself, because it's a lot harder than it looks. Line up your bracelet where the clasp is hanging down, tape the loop tightly to your wrist, and then you'll easily be able to clip it on. Trust me, it's a simple tip that will save you 20 minutes every day. This bracelet is the flat curve bracelet in 14 karat yellow gold, which matches the necklace, and if you're a gold guy, this is an absolute must. And the best part is that both of these bracelets are the perfect width. Very timeless, not too thick, and therefore won't draw too much attention, which I think is good because it's all about the small details that build up to a well accessorized outfit. So as mentioned, the items in this video are from Mejuri. Unless you've been living under a rock, you'd know that they are one of the best jewelry brands around for both men and women. And since 2015, their goal has been to turn fine jewelry into an everyday occasion. From the products to the packaging to their branding, they just give off a very luxurious vibe for a reasonable price, which is exactly what you want from a jewelry brand. And the best part is that I can get you guys 10% off your first Mejuri purchase. All you gotta do is use the link in the description. Step 6, how to style jewelry. So if you've got yourself a few pieces and you want to know how to wear them, I have 3 tips that will help you style them like a pro. First is the 3-point rule. 1 bracelet, 1 ring, and 1 chain. It's that easy. But don't forget, our goal is simple. Tip 2, color coordination. Which metal types, gold or silver, pair with which color clothing? Luckily, brands pay millions of dollars on marketing and branding to tell us what works and what doesn't. And we can turn to brands like Rolex, whose color palette of green and gold give off a super luxurious vibe. Green is one of my favorite colors to wear. Same applies with blue and black. The gold jewelry just provides a really nice contrast. And whenever I'm wearing color, I always go with silver since my goal is to complement as opposed to contrast. And tip number 3 is to not be afraid of mixing metals. The color theory explanation from the beginning of the video is just to be used as a guide. It's important to have fun with what you're wearing, and mixing metals is totally fine. Guys, we covered pretty much all of the basics here. You've got tons of recommendations, what to do, what not to do, sizing info. Hopefully you've learned something, and big shout out to Mejuri for sponsoring today's video.